to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champion, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Huskers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will take the field first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 35. The Wolverines offense will go to work for the first time. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award now. It is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force-feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Looking for a man. It's Flanagan. Right on the money. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He might want another play. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Quarterback extends the play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
A first down run on the doorstep. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet. But this offense still in identity mode.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. Got his man quickly. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Huskers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Casey. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Flanagan. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Trying to keep the drive alive. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few 1st downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. And it'll be down right there. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Flanagan. Looking deep. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Wolverine. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Good, right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow.
Turning it on! And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Cornhuskers have this offense rolling. Got it in the middle, it's Roach. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. 2nd down coming up. Just keeps swinging it. Trying to set up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Sends it downfield. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the tailback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Power football with the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Finds a man on the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Huskers are on the move. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on first down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
Catch in the middle, it's Roach. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second and goal coming up. He'll do it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Now they'll run it to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. To the air, it's Flanagan. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Wolverines looking to convert on 4th down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Slings it. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Off the play fake on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Oh, they're after him. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Pressure coming. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away, because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roach. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the ground with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Porter. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. used the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
The Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll pull it on the read. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Into the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about...
There he goes! Touchdown, Michigan! He got a step and just dusted the field. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Huskers with the 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Right down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their 1st pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
A shot toward the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. With the catch, it's Porter. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nelson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. He uncorks one deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Snag in the middle. It's Harris. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Nice move there. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking for a man. It's Flanagan. He lets one fly deep. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
One more play to pad the stats. They'll try the run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Flanagan. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every